You're watching Hawaii News Now Sunrise.
Come and join us at the Ukulele Festival, where the music fills the heart with sounds of Hawaii.
That right there, that is the voice of the late James Ingram singing at the Ukulele Festival, Hawaii. Actually singing the theme song. The Grammy Award-winning singer co-wrote it with the festival director, that would be Roy Sakuma. Through their friendship, the festival, Ingram developed a strong connection to us here in the islands, and Roy Sakuma joins us now. How are you this morning?
I'm fine, thank you.
You lost your dear friend, Roy. Let's talk about this, because it's a really interesting story about how you met James Ingram.
Well, actually, in 1993, I used to go to the University of Hawaii every Sunday and play basketball in the morning. And I was walking around the track, and there's this guy lying down, and I said hi. And the second time I walked around, I said hi again, and we started talking. And he was so nice in this conversation. You know, I invited him to dinner with his family because he said they were just relaxing in Hawaii. And he reached out his hand, he says, "Hi, I'm James Ingram." And I said, "Hi, I'm Roy Sakuma." I didn't know who he was, you know. And that afternoon, when I went home after basketball, I was watching the Pro Bowl on TV, and they said, "Ladies and gentlemen, at halftime, Mr. James Ingram." And I told my wife, that's who I met. and that's how it all started.
That's amazing.
And we clicked. So the next day we went out to dinner, and my wife and I with Debbie and the children and with James. And that was the starting of a lifelong friendship.
Yeah, you know, it's also awesome. He had no experience with the ukulele at all.
Not at all.
So he had no idea.
No.
Yeah.
But it was during the conversations, he asked me, what do I do? And when I said, my wife and I teach the ukulele, that really fascinated him. And when we mentioned that we had this ukulele festival every year with kids and it's free, he said he will come and perform. And he came. He kept his promise. The following year he came. He loved listening to the kids so much. He actually came 6 times to sing and to be a part of the ukulele festival with children.
Wow. Okay, did he ever learn though?
Yeah, he could play a couple of chords, and I would show him a couple of chords like that. And it was just great because he is such an incredible man, and also his wife Debbie. Together, they are just amazing people.
Yeah, you know, we wanted to bring you in just because it's great, because you never know sometimes how these tremendous figures have an impact. You know, not just on the musical world, but also here in Hawaii, and not just in music in general, but just people. And that's the type of guy he was. And I want you to tell this story because I think it's fantastic. But what he said when somebody asked about your friendship with him.
Well, when they asked that question, James looked at me and said, "Are we friends?" And then he looked at me and he said, "Roy and I are FRI. We are END. We till the end. We are friends." And then he said this. He said, he looked at me and said, "And when I die, I will be flying over the ukulele festival." You know, naturally, sing to the kids singing. And that was so touching. That's how much he loved Hawaii and loved the kids of Hawaii.
Yeah, I imagine you're going to have some sort of special tribute to him with the ukulele festival coming up this year.
Of course. And it'll be special because to Kathy and I and to all the people of Hawaii, he was very special and he was a very giving man.
Yeah. I mean, he was special just to anybody that listened to any of his music.
He could make friends with anybody, anywhere. You know, he would just start talking.
Yeah.
That was James.
That was James.
That was James.
That also sounds like you, though, Roy. So thanks for your time. I
Thank
appreciate it.
Thank you very
Good
much.
Stuff. All right, it's 8:28 right now. Our top stories are coming up right after the break.
Aloha.
Let the spirit